Oh, something going on. Something going on. I got a problem. So random. Water in fuel. Water in fuel? There's no water in the fuel. Fuck! Now I'm told there's water in the fuel, so it looks like I'm putting this fuel filter in. Fuck! How annoying. Is there like a water bleeder here somewhere? Is there a bleed off? What is there? Can't see. I don't know what's going on here. Water in fuel, huh? What's that little tap? Alright, so two things happened just then. First thing is, I've got this warning light that says water in fuel system. Now I'm going to drain the fuel filter. So I'm going to remove the cage. I've never done a fuel filter before here. I just reckon it's just drain it out, but how do you get to it to drain it? You can't. It's not like you just go to it. All I can see is I need to remove this. I can't quite get to... I can't undo these because I don't have the bloody plug for it. Oh, that feels better. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just fucking broke that right off. Awesome! We're going so well. Now how do I get it off? Piece of shit. Huh? Got 2 out of 3. I need a 13. Do I need a 13 or a 14? Let's go get that and come back. I mean, everyone's very nice, but you're going to pay $25 for a no-brand shifting spanner. Or I can buy 6 open-end spanners for $75. Or I can buy a set of 3 shifting spanners for $80. Not much choice. They've also got a set of ratchets, which the same thing I've got already that I just broke, so I don't think there's much point buying that one. But let's get back over to the car, see if we can't get this sorted. Okay, here we are back at the car. Can't believe that shit broke, but anyway, it's fine. Little shifting spanner action. Just not want to move this at all. Why are you so tight? What's going on? Let's just move. Let's just spin around. Can't get in there whatsoever. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. Okay, success. Now what do I do? Someone's yelling at me like, you don't need to take all that off. Oops. Yes, you do. Look, you definitely need to take that off. Otherwise you get nowhere near it. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's just water. That is just water coming out there. I can't, so we're going to get it in there. That's not fuel. That's not fuel at all. That is literally water. Fuck. That is next level. It's still going. It's not fuel yet. It's still water. Are we into the petrol yet? This can't be possible. There is so much water. I'm gonna get a bottle because I can't believe how much water is in this tank. That's next level. Next level. No wonder the car can't run. It doesn't run on water. Holy shit. Not only that, I didn't even need any tools because it just... Is this real? This is unbelievable. How is it possible there's this much water in a tank? Is that a thing? It can't be possible. Folks, I don't know what the fuck I am doing today. Pulled up at the pumps. When I get back there, I'll have a look, but I just put 40 litres of AdBlue in my tank.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Holy shit. You don't want to see any of this, that's for sure. So, I filled up the car with AdBlue. I'm going to go back and get a picture of the actual pump and stuff because I can't believe I filled it up with AdBlue. Like, how is that a possibility? I'm waiting for the mechanic to call back to see what the deal is. I'm just on the outskirts of Kimber, so hopefully we can just drain the tank, reprime it. I got a new filter with me. I don't see a drain plug. Otherwise it'd be on the ground now, I'll tell you right now. Here they are right now. Hello, Sheree. Yes.
Thank you for calling RAC Roadside Assistance. If you are located on a freeway, highway, or other road with a speed limit of 70 kilometers per hour or above, please press 1. If a person or animal is locked in a vehicle, please press 2. Otherwise, please hold and a consultant will be with you shortly.
Okie dokie, let me give you an update. I'm in the hire car that the tow guy brought down. Really nice guy, looked after me. Poor Dirk is on the back of the tow truck. We're heading back to Port Augusta. In the morning, we're going to try an alternate fuel system starting scenario where they just use a nice clean diesel system and they try to run it through and see if the injectors are fully clogged, if the AdBlue's messed up the injectors, etc. If that's happened, then that means injector pump, injectors, fuel lines, and everything is going to be cactus. If it does start, potentially, and I think it's a very slim potentially, the lines can be cleaned up, they can all be flushed, and I could very well be back on the road. Now, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to a bit of an angel, looking forward to a bit of hope, a little cross fingers action, all of the above. I've got a rabbit foot in my pocket, I'm looking for unicorns and pigs flying. Whatever it takes, give it to me tonight. Give it to me, all the good luck. Because tomorrow I want to be visualizing driving Dirk home, and look, we'll see. Otherwise, I'm on a bus to Adelaide, 6 hours, then I'm on a plane, Adelaide to Perth, and then I've got to arrange transport. So it's a bit of a sad end. I got as far as Kimber, adding AdBlue. I mean, the petrol pumps there are diabolical. A very crazy scenario. I wish I was paying attention. I don't know. I wish. Anyway, this is what we're doing now. I guess the show goes on. Okay, so the mechanic has given me a call. They said pop up and say hi. So it appears that they're going to be able to do something with the car. They did a test this morning. It looks like the engine's running fine, no sign of issues, and they're going to try a flush. None of this is guaranteed, of course. So I've gone and done the right thing for the boys. I've got a bit of Port Augusta currency just to keep them all lubed up for the day, to say thank you. Hopefully you can tell me what he's going to do to the car and we'll go from there. Well, what do you do when you're in Port Augusta? I only have woofer power and they're already a bit sore from messing around. So I thought I would go to Big W. I heard that was an attraction down here. 22-minute walk via the main bridge. So let's do that. About 1.5 Ks. Let's go for a stroll. I don't have any car or anything. I don't want to be sitting in my room all day either. But it is about 2 o'clock and it's 35 degrees or so. Head down, just go for a stroll, maybe find some food, shoot the drone across the bridge. You get an idea of where we are. Alright, we're heading across the main bridge in Port Augusta. There's a couple of ways you can go. There's like a footbridge over to my left. There's also just the main bridge, which I'm walking on now, or about to walk on. As I said, it is bloody 35 degrees. I thought I would wear a long sleeve. I've got no sunscreen. I drank a bit of water. It's not very far. I mean, I can kind of see where we're heading, but it's just a hot day. Oh, wow. Must have a bit of tidal action here because the tide's out, I guess. So it's all just mud and smells good. Quite nice. So this is the plan for tomorrow. I'm hoping that I get my car picked up at about... Well, I'm hoping it's actually ready this afternoon. And I get it picked up again I get to pick it up tonight or tomorrow morning. And then it is 2,400 kilometers to Perth. So I've stumbled across the very famous wreck of Christopher Columbus, obviously. Actually, I don't really know for sure, but I will do a bit of a Google and then I'll pop that onto the screen. Over there, it looks like someone's drawn a penis out of the chain, which is okay by me. It's actually really pretty. It's a pretty little estuary. So nice. Just the tiniest breeze coming now, which is what I need because it's flippin' hot. 35 or 36. I've only just made it across the bridge. The drone battery depleted nearly immediately, even though it was 100%, but maybe because it's so hot or something. Anyway, I only bought one battery, so that's enough of droning. The nice little walk bridge has been blocked off, so you can't walk down there. So I'm going to head straight into town. We're going to go to Big W or somewhere around that area. Someone said Big W was downtown, so I just plotted that in. Over here I see like a centre building dome thing, so I'm going to head towards that. Downtown-ish of Port Augusta. It's like the centre square, centre oval, whatever. A couple of old buildings laying around. I'm heading to the Woolworths. I bought a hat. So they have these things around Port Augusta. You can go on the heritage stroll around town. This one's Tassie Street. That building across there is still in the picture, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to take my new hat. I'm going to go back to the hotel. On the way, I'm I'm going to get the best hot chips in Port Augusta. Now, I'm going to get like an early night. The only phone call I want to be woken up by is a phone call from the mechanic that says, hey buddy, car's ready, let's go. Will I leave tonight if the car is ready? Maybe. I paid for the hotel though, so maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to have a really good sleep regardless. I'll tell you what, my new hat makes it feel like it's only 34 degrees and not 37. That's pretty amazing. See you back at the hotel with the best hot chips in the world, shoes off, chilling in the aircon. That's where I want to be. Alright, we're just heading up now to see if the car is ready. I haven't had a call back or anything yet, so I'm not 100% sure. Just fingers crossed. Okay, my friends. Moment of truth. She lives. So I was at Neil Automotive. These are the same guys who actually picked me up from the side of the road and got me back from Kimber to Port Augusta. And then with a bit of quiet confidence, young Jack did a test on the car in the morning. He did an alternate fuel source test just to discount my fuel system, just to see if the engine would start. Apparently it fired right up and was running fine. So now, here I am with the engine running, everything beautiful, ready to go back to Perth. 12:48 and I need to be in Perth Saturday morning, 8 a.m. for a very, very important appointment. We're leaving now, 12:48 Thursday afternoon. We need to be in Perth Saturday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's going to be a bit of a drive. 2,350 kilometers from here, ish, 2,250 kilometers. So it's going to be a constant flow, no messing around, 12-hour days. Considering I've already wasted half the day, means I'll need to drive into the night a little bit tonight. Be that as it may, I'm going to do it. And not only that, but Dirk lives on. And as long as I don't fill this fucking thing up with AdBlue again. Anyway, I'm fueling up, not with AdBlue. Gonna get myself a bit of cold drink, some road snacks, and we're jamming it down the road. Let's go. Okay, buddies, so Port Augusta to Perth. We are looking at not walking. We're looking at a total 2,384 kilometers. 2,384 kilometers. Currently, it's 33 degrees. Press start on that. Charging cable, no. Charging cable. So, listen, I can't. The only advice I got, firstly, I asked Jack, would you drive this to Perth right now? Jack said yes. Confidently, he said yes. If I asked any other mechanic, they would have said no. That's the kind of guy Jack is. He's a risk taker, and I love it. So what we're going to do right now is get on the road. We're going to figure out our next fuel stop. Is probably just going to be every time I see a fuel station, they suggested keep the car topped up. So if anything does happen to get inside, then it's got a better chance of getting out of the system, if that makes sense. Because there's going to be so much fuel in there to dilute whatever it is that's in it. So, I'm working on that premise. We're going to go from here. So now, intersection, like I said, 2,384 kilometers. It says 1 day exactly. I just want to get it done. I'm super pumped. It's 12 p.m. I'll check in every hour or so, every fuel stop. Let's just go. All right, buddies. We are 15 seconds in. I'm at 110 zone. I'm just cruising. I'm feeling very, very confident. I'm very excited. I mean, I don't know if you can detect my excitement, but I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go, I said. Okay, here we are, back at the scene of the crime. It's funny that the mascot for the town is the big galah, because that's how I feel after this. Let's call it a detour. Anyway, I'm going to top off here again, same service station, hopefully not use the same pump. I'll show you the pump though, because when I went back to look at it, it was so obvious that it wasn't diesel. It's just the way that it's there. I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention. Not really sure what happened, but in any case, it is what it is. So we're going to pull up here very shortly. This is the Shell Revisiting this, it's even more obvious. It's so like there's like a signage everywhere. Signage everywhere. So last time I fueled up here. This says AdBlue 3 times on it. It tells you 2 times, 1, 2, 3 times not to use it. It's not fuel. It's extra signage on extra signage. So how did I miss it? 4 times. I just saw a 4th sign. How did I miss it? I don't know what happened here and how I missed this. Even the handle's blue. Okay. It is what it is. Look, we're going to top off diesel now. We've done 150 Ks. Car is absolutely Shell diesel. Black handle, diesel, everything's diesel. 150 Ks. The car is just humming along. Zero issue. Full confidence in Jack and the crew. Trying to squeeze in every drop I can get. It reckons only a 7.6 average fuel economy, but apparently nearly 11 litres. So that was diesel. We've all seen it. We all see it. It says diesel. Don't make this mistake, kids. Do not make this mistake. Again, next stop is going to be a couple hundred Ks down the road. So every stop I get to, I'll be on it. We've got 2,230 kilometers to go, 23 hours, 9 minutes. All right. See you down the road. Quick update now, we're 207 kilometers in, 22 hours, 30 minutes to go. Everything's going sweet. So looking forward to the next fuel stop. Just keeping the tank full, topping it off. And I could really use a nice cold can of bubbles. Okay, see you down the road. It just went from 40, 39 to 44 degrees out of nowhere. We're 230 kilometers in. Some is coming up very shortly called KY. KY is in 5 kilometers. KN Kucha. Who knows what that is? Anyway, 5Ks, top off. And again, just point it west. Let's go. 44 degrees. The car is running flawlessly. I think actually cleaning the fuel system is probably the best thing for an old car. So maybe I did it a favour. Anyway, let's go. Alrighty, coming into Sajida, about 10 k's away. Massive storm brewing off to the left, some awesome lightning show and that sort of thing happening in the middle of the day. It is still 45 degrees though, so I'm not really sure how this is all working. The clock says we have 1,930 kilometers to finish, 20 hours on the nose. So we're going to Sejuna, I'm going to refuel, probably just grab a bit of snack food for tonight. Conscious of the border, I can't remember if I need to leave all my fruit and veg at the border or not, so I'm just going to get things that I don't have to leave at the border. I've got a kettle, so it will more likely be noodles for dinner if I stop, and then yeah, we're pretty much just going to keep booking it until I've got no energy left. But I'm overall feeling really good. Still cruising 460 odd Ks down. Yeah, halfway there to the 1000K goal for today. Okay, leaving Sejuna. I've got enough hot chips here to feed a family of 5. I don't know what they did to mess that up. But yeah, so on the road now. The weather is kind of following me a little bit, but no rain yet. And then we're just going to keep booking it. Yeah, still feeling good. Got a big Coke. Couldn't get any dinner, but I do have a sandwich left. Yeah, we're going to see where we can get to tonight. All right, 460 kilometers down, 19 hours and 53 minutes to go. Stay with me. Stay with me. Hey, down the road we go. Target is just after Eucla, 4 hours, 50 minutes away. That should get me well inside of like a 1,400 kilometer remaining, 1,300 kilometers remaining. And it dropped from 45 to 31 degrees in like 1 second. And that's it. So I'm just busting up some Joe Rogan and cruising. Got a bit of this weather to the left, so potentially we'll get a bit of rain at some stage tonight. Otherwise, you know, it doesn't matter anyway because I'm not. Oh, and there's the rain, as if on cue. 5 drops of rain, so that'll be it. Hey man, guys, listen, just thanks for coming along, because it's a thing to be on a journey like this, and I know that I'm not doing a lot of stops, but I've got to get there, you know, I've got to get to Perth. Thankfully, Jack and the crew did a really great job in the car. I'm experiencing no problems whatsoever. And all I need to do now is make sure I get back for 8 a.m. Saturday morning, which at this pace should be absolutely no problem at all. Can't see. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just give a bit of pace up here because I want to get around this truck before the hill. Nice. This is a small truck for my international viewers. By the way, I'm over 500 subscribers, which doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it's like everything. So I really appreciate everyone that's hung out. Don't forget, if it's your first time here and you're not enjoying it, just give me a like anyway. I'm trying. It's next level weather here. I'm only doing 90 kilometers an hour because you can't see otherwise. How cool. 23 degrees, just and the wind is so strong. Feels like the engine is surging, so I'm having like little heart palpitations that I'm going to break down, but it's just the wind blowing me around. Super cool. Super fun. Super fun. Is this something on the road, or is this just a big branch? Ah, it's just a branch. Gee, from back there, it looked like something. We're like 20 k's out of 10 k's out of Yalata. Just kicking ass. 150 or so to Border Village, I think. Let me just double check here. No, that was a lie. That was a lie. A little bit further than that. Weather's cleared up, obviously, and just cruising. Beautiful pace, beautiful weather, 24 degrees, sitting on 7.8 litres, 20 k's out of Yalata. 7.8 litres per 100, bit windy, but loving it. Alright, we've just topped off at Yalata. 92 kilometres of Australian fauna racing, apparently. I don't know if the Wombat would actually win, but anyway. The road is just dead straight, there's nothing going on. Oh, here's some traffic coming and I want to get ahead of it, otherwise I'm going to bloody be behind it. So... going to take you down to the sea cliffs. It's a bit dark. Hopefully the drone can pick up it on night mode a little bit better, but yeah, we'll go down to the sea cliffs. We'll have a quick squeeze, but we're back on the road and we're heading to Border Village, which is only 90 kilometers away, and then continue on. I'm hoping to stay just outside of Norseman tonight. It's about 93 kilometers from Norseman is a big salt lake, and so we're going to pull off there tonight. That'll give us a 8.5, 9 hour day tomorrow, which will be beautiful. So about another 3 hours tonight. Here we go, back out on the road. Alright, see you at Border Village. This is pretty legit. Beautiful, beautiful night. Bit of lightning on the horizon every now and then. Good morning. Had a really good sleep in the back last night. I got a nice big fat inflatable mattress. This is Majura Pass, where I crashed last night. Hoping to wake up to like a nice big open viewpoint, but not today. Got 600 odd kilometers to Norseman, which will be a pinnacle stop because then it's only like 7.5 hours home. So that puts us in around the 1300 kilometer mark total. A bit misty. It's quite nice, it's quite cool. 90 kilometers to the next fuel stop. Did all my pre-checks. It's just a matter of getting on the road now. Let's go. Final push home today, 1,322 kilometers. We're already moving, so let's get out of here. No, we're just entering the 90 miles straight, so that means 90 miles straight. No, I mean, you can't get clearer than that. I'm just going to bust all the way through to Norseman if I can. I've got plenty of fuel and everything. Yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. It's a bit of a dreary but nice day. It's cool. It's only 18, 19 degrees outside. I was considering pulling over and making myself a coffee, which I think I will. We'll find the next rest stop and we'll just pop over, make a coffee, and then we'll be on our way again. But yeah. Update on the driving, 1,481 kilometers travelled in the last 48 hours, 3,287 total trip. We're about 190 from Norseman, and then we're going to hang a hard right, and we'll be heading up towards Vardy.
Hey my friends, thanks again for watching another Poor Dirk video. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. It helps me a lot. It makes me feel good inside and out. If there's any suggestions, if there's any way you want me to take the Xtrail, let me know. I'll do my best to put that into a video. In the meantime, enjoy. Thanks very much.